back to 2 months ago. I have no idea why so many big YouTubers play my game demo, but I saw some comments on their videos. Plagiarize the game, cheap copycat, and boring. Are you kidding me? Yeah, my game is a copycat game, so I will show you a list of my favorite copycat games here. The first one, Valorant. Oh, this one copies CSGO. It's so bad. And this one using the same gameplay, same mechanism as PUBG. How dare you? Oh, and this one is very serious. I mean, it just copy all kinds of bot games, right? What a trash. I'm just kidding, okay? Back to my game. I don't know why this game demo got so many impressions even though it was just a crappy demo. Yeah, something like that. In the previous video, I made the 4.0 to 4.16. If you want to know what have I made, go check out this video. If the gameplay is only looking for anomalies in different rooms, that will be quite boring, right? That's why I decided to add something special to make the game more and more exciting. This is the first boss. Wow, I'm here to introduce the first boss, / the tracing stage, / the scariest SCP, SCP-173. So basically, with some serious research, I know that the most famous picture of the SCP-173, this peanut thing, is not right. Oh, it's quite fake. So the real form of SCP-173 should be unknown. That means I can make anything I like and tell you that this is SCP-173. And actually I want to add another scary element to it. Yes, it's a baby. And if you have very good eyes, you may already notice that this statue thing is made from baby. Technically, it's made from this baby doll model. It's very easy to make a model for SCP-173. First, we get a baby model, remove his right arm and remove his left arm, make his face a little bit fat, and give it a beautiful hole on its face. Make sure the hole is suitable for his shape. After that, just simply cut his legs or something like that. And the final one is just change the texture of the baby. What a scary statue is this. Then I have to add a suitable boss stage for it. It's the 466. I mean, for me, this game, the main theme is just make everything related to 6. No special reason actually. But one element of the boss stage is that it's reviewing the next floor, reviewing the next room. So for this room, the design concept is the ward. And about why I decided like this is because during the outbreak of COVID-19 in some regions, since we don't have enough space for the hospital beds, we are placing everyone in a mall like this. So in this game, you will see a ward like this with all covered bodies. And the most funny thing is that the corpses will act as the obstacles when the SCP traces you. So for the SCP itself, I make the mechanism so that it can't move when any player is watching. Basically, I just calculate the rotation vector of the SCP and the players and using the dot product to find the vector projection, get the vector length and normalize it, Okay, I know most of you guys don't really want to hear this. So it will move very fast when you are not watching it. Does this remind you one kind of creature in a TV show? Yeah, this is also my favorite TV show ever. Also, in case everyone is too panicked for this, I added some buffer time to let you run before it traces you. So it will start chasing you after this. Okay, I think that scream is a little bit creepy. Then I also add the killing mechanism for the SCP. If the SCP touch you, you will just generate some kind of crispy sound, and then your leg will be broken, you will be dead. The whole process will be something like this. Hold on, one footage, okay? This is the real one. It's already very good, right? And you may already notice that I also add a crying or screaming sound effect. Just imagine how people feel when they are playing fighting anomaly games and suddenly they have been teleported to the boss stage. And actually you don't have to imagine, because when this video comes out, there are already tons of gameplay videos, and the best way to escape from this boss is to walk sideways. Yes, because I set a limitation that you cannot sprint backward. I mean, it should be very make sense, right? It's so dangerous, please don't try it. At the same time, yeah, you can sprint sideways. You can keep sprinting like crap like this. And after all of this, pass through all the beds, you will get to the elevator, and you are free to go. After this, the player will be here, the floor 100. As I said, the boss room is to reveal the next room. So, the next room is the ward. Of course, it's a normal size version. And this guy is also moved to the ward room. In this room, we have a suddenly appear dark shadow. Oh, maybe he's come from this anime. And of course, we have a classic anomaly here. The guy is watching you. If you are playing this game in multiplayer, this guy will watch everyone. How can you do that? And we also have some cute anomaly, like this thing. just like a neighborhood kid at Halloween, and you may punch them at the face. Maybe, I don't know, I don't have labor. And this one is an idea for my audience. There is a wheelchair coming out from a room. And remember, don't get inside that room. Okay, it's a Slenderman that kills you. And maybe sometimes you will become shorter and shorter, like everyone in this room. There are still more and more anomalies in this 100 floors. If you are interested, go try my game. After passing these 100 floors, we have a new boss. In fact, the next room, the mod, was also an idea from my audience. Then I searched, are there any SCPs related to the mod? Well, there's an SCP that literally called the mod, SCP-022. According to the SCP Foundation, SCP-022 is a mod located in the basement of the hospital in the United Kingdom. Periodically, a random drawer within the mod will open to reveal a cadaver under a covered sheet. After approximately 6 minutes open, the cadaver will animate and attempt to leave the mod. Wait, while I have time, the player does not. Let me change it to 6 seconds, okay? So after approximate 6 seconds open, the cadaver will animate and attempt to leave the mod. At this point, the cadaver is given the designation SCP-022-1. In some cases, the cadaver will be too damaged and decomposed to successfully exit SCP-022 or even rise from the table it lies on. Okay, this means I can also add a pumping drawer to scare people. For SCP-022-1, let's just call it zombie from now. Since this is a nightmare hospital, the only things better than every monster chasing you is that the monster is yourself. So I combined the player's model with some zombie animation I bought from Epic Marketplace to make the SCP, to make the zombie. But its facial expression is too harmless, I think. To simply hide that, to simply improve the scariness, I changed the skin texture to a background. This is the default black texture with zero reflection. No matter how bright the environment is, all you see is black. And I also made the animation that moved the drawer and spawned the SCP like this. With some sound effects, you can feel something bad is coming out. I set a trigger time and a trigger range, so if you get too close, it will turn on, and if you wait too long, it will also turn on. Another object at this stage is the bumping drawer. Just add a looping animation and sound effects. This time, the only trigger is if the player gets too close. I decided a big mod with only 2 parts and randomly placed the SCP drawer everywhere. This mod maze is carefully decided. You can see there is an obvious path on the left, which is 1. The correct path is the tiny path on the right. And I also added a huge SCP at the left side to scare you twice or even more. After you pass all the SCP without dying, you can enter the elevator and leave. In fact, it's quite easy to escape from here. And some playtester also said this to me, so I added some more zombies there. Hehe. And just now, we reached the 200th floor. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and follow me on Twitter to see what happened next. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!